Hey, what's going on, guys? Garden Shed here, and welcome! So today I thought I'd do a video on the 5 things that I hate most about my Honda CBR650. Now, I absolutely love this bike, so it really is rather difficult for me to find things that I dislike about it. Yeah, so as I say, there's very few things that I actually dislike about this bike. I absolutely love it. So the few things I have picked up on, most of them I can do something about. I think hate's probably a strong word. I don't think there's anything I hate about the bike, there's things I dislike about it. The first one is it doesn't have a range computer. One of those people, I really like to know how many miles roughly I can do with what's left in the tank. And I don't dare run it low because I've heard horror stories about people running bikes low. I don't really know how much I can get to a tank. I think it's about 160, 180 miles. Especially if the fuel light comes on. I don't really know how many miles I have left. And considering I do quite a few miles, it seems like I am forever at the filling stations. So once it starts getting down to 2 bars, which it is now, I start getting a little bit nervous. So that is the first thing. The second thing that I don't like about the Honda CBR650 is the mirrors. The mirrors show, I've finally got them set up. It took me ages to get them set up to a stage where they didn't show huge amounts of my forearms or my elbows, and I can actually see what's behind me, although still I would say half the mirror is my elbows, so I don't like how close the mirrors are. That's an easily solvable one because you can get mirror extenders for this, so they will definitely be coming as a future modification. The third thing that I don't like about my Honda CBR650 is the Honda logo is clearly a sticker, but the sticker around the Honda logo is the colour red from the previous model, so it doesn't match this. So around the Honda logos on the tank there is a colour difference. Ever since I noticed it, I can't stop noticing it. It drives me absolutely mad. The fourth thing is this is where I start to struggle. If I was trying to be complacent about it, the vibrations through the bars, which can make your hands go a little bit numb after a while, but not to the extent where it's painful, they just go a little bit numb. I really am splitting hairs here. So I think the fifth thing that I don't like about the CBR, again which I can get changed, is how stiff the rear shock is. I find that just bimbling along the road, as you do, it's actually quite jarring, quite bumpy, compared to some bikes that I've ridden. Even on a smooth road like this, you can feel every little bump and scrape. But again, that is something that I can do something about. You know, it's a really easy fix. I am tempted, once I get it up to, you know, once I've done a big tour on it and see how I get on with the suspension and see if it's uncomfortable, I may look at getting someone to set it up for my weight. So I think it's got adjustable rebound and compression. Yeah, I mean, those 5 things are me really picking at hairs. As I say, I absolutely adore this bike. I think it is absolutely brilliant. And like I say, most of the things I can change. You know, I can get a gear position indicator for it. I can get I can sort the suspension, I can get mirror extenders. The only thing that's on the list that I can't really do anything about is the range computer. I'm never really going to know about that until I run it right down. Yeah, so I mean, it's really just little niggly things. You know, I think it's worth doing these videos about dislikes and likes of a bike, because otherwise, how are people going to know the faults? A lot of, or how good or bad a bike is, because sometimes, you really have to pick at something to find faults. And those just minor niggles and things, they really are just that, they're minor niggles. It's not a deal breaker by any sense of the imagination. Soon I should do 5 things that I love about the CBR650. And that again is going to be very difficult because there's lots to love about it. It's a really nice bike to ride.